अगर कुछ और पहाड़ियां
Morning to all of you.
Good morning,
Good
sir.
morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
How many of you are from MCA? Those who have joined class? Raise your hand. Raise your hand, guys. Those who are from MCA.
Good morning, sir. सर, आपने जो कल असाइनमेंट दिया था उसमें मेरा कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रहा था। मैंने आपको कॉल भी किया था, तो आपने कहा था आप आज स्क्रीन शेयर करके
Yes.
देखो।
Just give me a few minutes. I'll discuss.
Okay,
Just So let's start now. Who was asking? Who was there of down raise?
Sir, me. Uh,
Are you
sir,
receiving?
okay, sir. Um, sir, is my screen visible?
Yeah, now it's coming.
Sir, can you see the packet tracer? I have opened it.
Yes.
Okay, sir. So the problem which is happening with me is that yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Yes. So the problem with which was happening with me was that when I was pinging from the PC 0 to PC 0 to PC 4, then it is not responding like this.
Show me the IP of PC0.
Uh, yes, sir. Sir, can you see it?
Yeah, that's fine. Now, show me the destination IP of another host.
You mean the PC 4?
Yes. (196) or 192 series you have used?
So it is 196 only.
No. You have entered 192 series. Just check it. In the starting, you have used 192.
Sir, I've opened up the PC 4 one. The PC
Yeah,
0 is 192.
yeah, it's fine. But you are using the series of what? 192. Before of that, I think in the default gateway, just check in the router what default gateway you have given. Just check with that on that same router. Yeah, the third one, not here, third router. Yeah. You saw IP anti brief. Just type it.
IP interface INT.
Okay.
Brief.
Uh, okay. Do
Do show IP interface brief.
okay. I think it's in config mode. That's why it's not working.
No,
No,
it's
you
fine.
didn't write IP. That's why I didn't.
This one, sir.
Yeah, just okay. 196, 196, 68. Okay, fine. Okay, close it.
Okay, sir. So do I open the router 01 or
Wait.
सर
Yeah, tell me.
सर शायद से इसने क्लॉक रेट सेट नहीं किया क्योंकि क्लॉक रेट सेट करने पे क्लॉक का सिंबल आ जाता है
इसका तो
uh,
क्लॉक
uh,
आ नहीं रहा ना, इसने डीटी केबल यूज शायद किया है लग रहा है कि डीसी केबल यूज करोगे तो फिर क्लॉक दिखाएगा इसका तो यू हैव यूज डीटी केबल राइट, वो सेटिंग अमृतांशु.
यस सर सर क्लॉक रेट मेरे में मैंने क्लॉक वो सीरियल दी थी केबल यूज किया था तो
इसीलिए
क्लॉक
क्लॉक।
रेट क्लॉक रेट दिखा रहा था सर ये इसमें।
नहीं नहीं, मतलब ये किसने शेयर किया है स्क्रीन, क्या नाम है, अंकित? ओके।
यस सर, अंकित ने किया है।
ओके अंकित, you have used DT cable, right? While connecting router to router? बोल अंकित।
वो सर डीटी केबल से भी हो जाता है सर।
हाँ वही तो, DT केबल से होगा, इसीलिए तो क्लॉक रेट नहीं दिया है ना। आई एम आस्किंग, जस्ट आई एम जस्ट गेटिंग कंफर्म which cable he has used. Just check it na once. Ankit, are there?
Mute, I guess. I guess he's mute.
Yeah, please unmute it.
Sir, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes,
So you
sir.
have
Sir, I have set the clock rate, sir.
clock is not showing. I mean, you have used a DT cable, right? Because clock
Yes,
rate.
sir. Sir,
No, actually,
how shall I
we
check
have
it, sir?
disabled the ports. Okay, okay. Just go to the edit. Sorry, options on top of packet tracer.
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, option.
Preferences.
Yes.
Yes,
Show
sir.
all
Let's
port
show.
levels. Yeah.
Oh,
Close
yes,
that.
sir. Now I think it should. Yes, sir. See, I have used this cable only, serial DC.
Yeah. But while pinging, what command you are typing? Just go to the third PC. Just wait, PC4. Just go to PC4. Yeah. And yeah, ping
I
192,
yes, sir. 192 dot
168.
168, sir. Dot 1.1. Okay, sir.
Yeah, first it brings 1.1. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
to the router. Sir, but if I ping this to this one 192.162.2.1, then it was giving the result. So
162. I mean, you have somewhere you are using some other IP. Somewhere you are totally confused IP you have used. I have told you yesterday there's some series so that there will be no confusion. So see here, 192, 162 here you are typing. There is 168. Here you have written 168 on the top of that your router. Just check it in the router what IP then you have configured. 162 configure or 168 in the first router. First router. This
first
one is
router.
yeah. EN only, sir. Next one. No,
No, this is not the one.
162 somewhere you have used 160. Your network you are changing it. I mean, see this is for if you are using class C IP. Just understand that your IP concept is totally. I mean, you have not understood. Ankit, just understand. That's why you're not pinging. Just I got to know that here. When you are using the IP of class C, so you are changing in the in the network bit. Okay, so you have somewhere you have changed like in the third octet and in the
Yes,
third
sir.
octet in the second and in the third. Okay, so 1 and 3 you have used, but when you are going for the first again you have changed in the second octet. Okay, logically it is fine, it should accept, But the thing is that what problem is happening, you know, you have when you are configuring to the router interface and in the PC, that is mismatching. So just go to write the command do show IP int brief. Just wait. 192.168. Okay, 168 here you have used for first your default gateway. Okay. Okay, now go to the PC and show me this IP. Have you used that same one? I mean default gateway. Go to the
So
PC0. One 192.168. Okay, this one is totally fine. Okay, let me check with the, just close this. So this packet is going through your 10.0.0.2 through that interface. Okay.
yes, sir. This
So
one.
now in the router 2, just go to the router 2 and show me the route table of this router. Just type that show IP route.
Yes, sir.
Do show IP. Do show IP here you
do
can type.
do show IP route.
Yeah. It's 192.168 or 3.0. 1.0. Yeah, 3 dot. Just
So
wait, wait.
3.0 ये है sir.
3.0 तो है लेकिन फिर 1.0 किसका है? 196 में 1.0 किसके लिए है? 196 में 1.0 का क्या काम
तो
है?
इसके लिए सर, फर्स्ट वाले के लिए सर.
तो उस फर्स्ट वाले में तो 192 डाले हो ना, 196 कैसे दिखा रहे हैं यहाँ पे?
ओह सर,
तुमने कॉन्फ़िगरेशन में गलत डाल दिया आईपी. देखो वो जब तुमने जब स्टैटिक राउटिंग कॉन्फ़िगरेशन किए हो तो वहां पे तुमने गलती से डाल दिया 196 डाल दिया. 192 डालना चाहिए था वहां पे. समझ आया ना
अच्छा
कहाँ
सर.
का? गॉट इट. ये देखो
यस सर.
सेकेंड लास्ट आईपी का तुम देखो, ये जो स्क्रीन पे आया ना, जस्ट चेक इट.
हाँ सर.
In the second last IP, you have entered 196, but you have configured in the router as well as in the PC 192.168 you have configured. But here you have is 196. How it will ping?
Yes sir.
Got it?
Sir,
Got
in
it sir.
sir, in the IP that is just before that, like 192.168.1.0, basically there are two times 1.0, but one is with 192 and one is with 196. If you see,
Yeah, I have seen that. And that's why it's getting confused now where I have to send the packet. Like two IP having, you know, the PC has configured with a 192.168.1.0, and he has you know, he is sending via like 196. So where the packet should be sent, router will be confused where to where I have to send. So that's why the packet is not reaching to the destination. You have to just remove this part. This part is not required. 196, 168, 1.0 you have not configured anywhere, but you are sending your packet on that directions. So two ways देखो तुम्हारे पास क्या हो गया, जैसे तुम कहीं जा रहे हो रास्ते में, तुम्हारे पास दो नेटवर्क दिखाया जा रहा है. अब तुम कहाँ जाओगे, अब हम तुमको पता ही नहीं है. ठीक है, मुझे को इधर जाना है, लेफ्ट में जाना है, राइट में जाना है, तो वहीं पे तुम रुके रहोगे ना, वेट करोगे कि मेरे को बताओ, कि मेरे को कंफर्म, कोई से पूछोगे, कोई बोलेगा कि नहीं हमको यहाँ पे जाना है तो आप लेफ्ट वाले रूट को पकड़ो या राइट वाले को पकड़ो. तो वहीं पे राउटर रुक जा रहा है, वो उसको कंफ्यूजन हो जा रहा है कि
Yes,
मेरे
sir.
को किधर जाना है, तो पैकेट को भेज ही नहीं रहा है, रोक दिया है.
एंड सर बीच का राउटर है, इसलिए सर दोनों साइड प्रॉब्लम हो रहा है ना.
वो
मतलब इधर से भी हो रहा है प्रॉब्लम, उधर से भी हो रहा है, क्योंकि मिडिल राउटर है.
क्योंकि देखो राउटर क्या है, राउटर इज द डिवाइस, इज you know, where we configure, when we configure the routing protocol, so it used to find the best path. Okay, So we
Yes,
are
sir.
giving the direction to find the path. But what is the problem we are creating? We are giving two IP for the same path, and
Yes,
two
sir.
IPs of different network. So at that point of time, when router is sending the packet, there it is getting stopped, because
Yes, sir.
where to go the packet, router is also confused. He is not getting the proper directions.
Yes,
Because
sir. Yes,
like a human, अगर ह्यूमन को हम डायरेक्शन फिक्स नहीं बताएंगे तो वहीं पे वो रुका रहेगा ना, किसी और
yes,
जगह।
sir.
हाँ, वो ऐसे है, गलती से तुम अब कोई और डायरेक्शन में चल जाओगे, फिर बाद में वापस आओगे। यहाँ पे ऐसा नहीं होता, ये मशीन है
हाँ.
ना, इसको जब तक आप फिक्स डायरेक्शन नहीं बताओगे वो रुक जाएगा, फिर वहाँ पे काम नहीं करेगा।
Yes, sir.
राइट,
Got it, sir.
चेंज करो, फिर उसके बाद हो जाएगा।
यस सर, और एक चीज पूछना था सर, आप मेरा क्लास का प्रॉब्लम बोल रहे थे, क्लास का क्या प्रॉब्लम था सर?
क्या
हाँ.
चीज क्लास प्रॉब्लम?
आ,
क्लास का प्रॉब्लम मैं समझा नहीं तो क्या बता रहे हो?
आप बोले ना कि क्लास सी में था कुछ, मैं समझा नहीं सर, वो आपने कुछ बोल रहे थे कि क्लास का प्रॉब्लम हुआ है शायद।
क्लास का प्रॉब्लम नहीं, मैं बोला था क्लास में जो दिया था प्रॉब्लम इन द सेंस ऑफ शायद कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, वो बोला होगा। क्लास का
ओ
प्रॉब्लम
अच्छा, मुझे लगा वो आईपी का क्लास जो होता है उसमें कुछ
नो
प्रॉब्लम
सर,
था।
आपने वो बोला था ना उससे कि आईपी एड्रेस में क्लास सी में कुछ प्रॉब्लम था, बिकॉज उसने 192 एक जगह पे यूज किया था, उस जगह
हाँ
पे
हाँ
दूसरा यूज किया था,
हाँ।
वो वाला
अच्छा
वो
अच्छा,
पूछ रहे हैं।
वो पूछ रहे हैं। अच्छा अच्छा, मैं समझा नहीं। ओके फाइन। तो
अच्छा।
वो क्लासेस देखो, इसमें क्या था कि जैसे तुम क्लास सी के ही लिए हो आईपी, बट मैं बता रहा था कि अगर तुम 192 सीरीज ले रहे हो तो सब में वही यूज करो। उसे देखो, तुमने गलती यही कर दिया कि कहीं पे 192 असाइन कर दिया हुआ, कहीं पे 196, इसलिए तुमको खुद कंफ्यूजन में पड़ गया हो। तो अगर
यस
तुमने
सर, यस
ऐसे
सर।
लिए रहते, देखो, अगर if you could have taken like 192.168.1.0 for one network, 2.0 for a second network, and 3.0 for the third network, then there could be a not a problem. Like you could have also not got confused, like where I have to type the 196, where I have to type 192, right? Because
यस
all
सर।
will be from the class C only, that is fine. But network will be also changed. 1, 2, 3, if you're changing in the third octet, definitely your network will be changed. And you don't have to worry about the where somewhere you have to change the first octet, somewhere you have to change the third octet, somewhere you have to change the second octet. So you don't have to do this kind of thing ना। देखो आप तुम
यस
कितना
सर।
कंफ्यूज आईपी तुम डाले हो। यहाँ पे 192 डाला, यहाँ पे 196 तो डाला, यहाँ पे 192 प्लस 162 डाल दिए हो।
यस सर।
लॉजिकली तुम्हारा जो भी किए हो, लॉजिकली इट इज फाइन, बट बस गलती वहीं पे हुआ था कि जहाँ पे दूसरा आईपी तुमने एक और नेटवर्क दे दिया था। ऐसे गलत नहीं है कॉन्फ़िगरेशन, बट
यस सर।
ह्यूमन है कि उसको लॉजिकली।
यस सर, यस सर।
तो मतलब दूसरे नेटवर्क पे 196 डाल सकते हैं, मतलब लॉजिकली वो सही है।
Sir, can we use different class IP in different networks?
सर का शायद नेटवर्क चले गए। यस सर।
That's understood ना?
यस सर, यस सर।
Sir, I am
मेरा एक
asking.
क्वेश्चन था,
क्या टेल मी।
तो बोल रहे कि दूसरे नेटवर्क पे दूसरे मतलब सेम क्लास का ही, पर जैसे उसने डाला था 192 और 196, मतलब वैसे डाल सकते हैं, वो लॉजिकली करेक्ट है।
हाँ हाँ हाँ, वो ऐसे डाल सकते हैं, बट वही ध्यान रखना है कि जो भी अगर आईपी आप असाइन कर रहे हो राउटर के इंटरफेस पे, और जितने भी डिवाइसेस है वहां पे जो असाइन कर रहे हो आईपी, उसी हिसाब से आपको जब राउटिंग जो भी प्रोटोकॉल यूज करोगे, स्टैटिक राउटिंग या जीआरपी ओएसपीएफ, उसी हिसाब से नेटवर्क भी वहां पे डिफाइन करना है। ये नहीं कि कुछ और आईपी वहां दे दिया, कुछ और यहाँ पे। वो पॉसिबल है क्योंकि क्लास सी का हम अगर देखो, तुम लोग को एक बीच में मैं बताया था, just a minute, I'll share my screen, I'll explain you this concept, because this is that's why I've told him na, logically he's correct because of that reason only. But the thing is that you know, the problem was happening like he has not assigned IP in the routing protocol. That's why he was unable to ping from the different device. But what IP he has assigned, that was correct only. It was not a wrong IP. So just see, I will show you.
मतलब सर बट वो प्रेफर्ड मेथडोलॉजी नहीं है फिर मतलब इजियर होगा अगर 192 लेके करे सारे
हाँ
नेटवर्क
ये तो होगा क्योंकि याद रहेगा ना, मतलब तुमको तो एंड में तुम टाइप करोगे ना आईपी, तो अगर
हाँ हाँ
वहां
सर
पे तुम 192 यूज करोगे तो आसान रहेगा। जैसे वो किया लेकिन उसने गलती कर दिया क्योंकि कहीं पे कोई 196 कहीं पे 192 कर दिया, कहीं पे 162 में 168 होगा है, तो वो भी फिर दिक्कत हो जाएगा। देखो what I was explaining you in the IP, suppose just see, can you see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so just see, suppose I am writing the IP like 192.168.10.0/24, right? So what is the ranges of class C? Can anyone tell me? Do you remember class C range?
192 to 223.
192 to 223, right? So out of this range, see, if you are changing anywhere, and as you know that like /24 is what? Like 24 bits will be the network bits, right? So in 24 bits till 3 octet, till first to third octet, any bit if you will be changing. I mean, suppose I have assigned one IP to one of the router where there is some switch and some devices were connected, like let it be this is my switch, and with that switch there is a one device and there is another device is connected, and another router. Okay. Guys, you also practice it aptitude and logical reasoning problem as well, because in the probably by the end of June you will be having online test. Okay, so technically every day you are having classes, but aptitude, logical reasoning, and English that is also important. That will be there in the online test. Those questions. So I'll recommend you to all of you should every day at least solve 30 to 40 questions from the quantitative aptitude and 10 to 20 questions from logical reasoning, and every day one reading comprehension question at least from English. So just see here what I was discussing you, like suppose I have configured 3 router, okay, and I have used that one of the network from the class C like 192.168.10.0/24, okay. So here, as we all know that like the first 3 octet will be fixed, okay, because whenever we will be assigning any of the host, from this network, so we will be changing only in the 4th octet, right? Like I'll change like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and it will goes up to 255, so on, okay, for this network. But as you know that, like suppose I'm using one network for this, a router is a device to connect a different network. So I have to change the different network switch, na? So here, suppose I have assigned IP 192.168.10.1 for this interface. But what I thought that, okay, why I'll take that 192 series, I'll use something else, because all are from the class C, and class C IP start from 192 to 223, right? So out of this range, I can use any values. And also I can change in any of the network bits. It's not like mandatory, like I will be changing only in the 3rd octet, or it is only in the 2nd octet, or only in the first. Any octet I can change it. So what I can do, I can write it here. Suppose I am writing IP like 196.160. Okay, 10.0. Okay. So what I did it here, I have used one network for this interface. Am I audible, guys? Right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So what I did it, one network I have used like 192.168 10.0, that is my network like 10.0. From there, I have used one of the IP as a default gateway to that interface, right? And another IP like 192.160.10 dot, let it be 1, I'm using for this interface. Okay, like here I have changed in which octet, in the first octet, in the second octet I have changed that, no issue, because all are from the class C, as well as I can change in any of the octets. It's not mandatory, like, I mean, whenever I'm using IP, so I will be using only in the 192.168 series. I can use any values. Suppose I thought that, okay, I'll use here like 200 dot 200 dot 200 dot 10 dot, let it be 1. So that is also possible. Got it? So these are all the IP are from the different network only, and they all are from the class C only. Yes or no? Have you understood?
Yes, sir.
All are from the class C, na? So in this case, whenever I am assigning IP to the PC, accordingly I have to give, like, as a default gateway, I have to use 196.160.10.2, and here 10.3, and default gateway like 196.160.10.1. That will be my default gateway address, right? Similarly, when I'll be assigning for this PC, so there I have to use as a default gateway 200.220.10.2. Default gateway 1, and usable IP will be 2, like that way. If you'll do this, this way configuration in each and every router, and after that, when you are configuring that routing protocols, then that there is not a problem. Even you will use in the routing protocol, you have to use correct IP, what you have assigned in this route, what you have assigned in this router, what you have assigned in this router. Accordingly, if you are configuring everything correctly in your routing protocol, all the details you are giving to that, then also your device will ping. There will be not a problem. That is also possible. So just those who are having confusion about this, make sure that this type of configuration is also possible in an interview or in your technical round. If anybody will give you that such kind of IP and ask you, okay, this can it be possible or not, this scenario and all related to that, if anybody will give you, so don't get confused. Immediately you can say that, yeah, it's fine. We can ping that devices. Got it? Okay, so let's move to our
Sir,
topic. Yeah, tell me.
sir, can we use different class IPs? Like,
Yeah.
other,
You can use. That's not also problem. For the
okay,
class C, I have explained you. But if you want, like, class A should be assigned to, class C assigned to this network. Class A will assign to this network. Class B should be assigned to this network. Then also that is also possible, because I have already in the previous class, I have already configured class C IP for this network, and class A IP I have used for this network. Do you remember 10.0.0 I have assigned, na?
Yes,
yes,
sir.
sir, yes, sir,
So that was the class A IP, and this was the class C IP. That is also
yes,
possible.
mm, okay, sir, thank you, sir. Sir, can you recommend which level of aptitude do you need to practice, like uh, CAT level or
Chat level is fine, more
okay, sir.
than. But the thing is that your time management is very important. Like, every day try to, suppose you are in 1 hour, try to solve minimum 60 to 70 question. Make an habit of that. And
Okay,
if you
sir.
are solving in 20 minutes, you are solving, then minimum 20 to 25 question you have to solve.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Yeah, Balmain.
sir, I was wondering, you once taught us that a default gateway address can be given to any host too. So does it hold true for these kind of configurations as well?
Default gateway address you have to give to the host. Yeah. Again, ask me. I didn't get you actually. Default gateway address. See,
Yeah.
suppose if there is a configuration where you have assigned one of the interface and you have given the IP like 192.168.10.1 as a default gateway, and you are trying to give the same default gateway address to the any one of the host, right? And also you
Sir, not
assign
as the default gateway address, as the IP of the PC.
yeah, that only I'm telling you, na. So any
Yeah.
of the host you wanted to give the same default gateway as address what you have assigned to the router, the same default gateway as a usable IP to the host you are giving, right? So that is
Yes, sir.
also possible. So okay, I'll someday I'll show you. Otherwise today also I'll try to show you that part as well. Okay. So that is
Okay, sir.
possible. I mean that you can do that. I will show you. So let's start with the EIGRP today. Okay, so you can write the heading. Like in the previous class, as we have discussed static routing configurations and RIP also you have seen. In today's class, we will go ahead with the EIGRP. So same, you all have to connect 3 router.
Sir, can you say the full form of the routing protocol?
EIGRP. EIGRP is just like a internet gateway routing protocol. Just check it. Internet gateway.
Sir, it is Enhanced Interior Gateway Routing Protocol.
Yeah, you can write it down. E for enhance, and I is stand for interior, and G is for gateway, R is for routing, and the next is for the protocol. So basically, what is the use of this enhanced, routing protocol or enhanced interior gateway routing protocol? Whenever there will be a more number of devices in a network, right? Like for the RIP, there will be a limited number of devices you can configure through the RIP. Okay, and nowadays in an industry, people don't generally use that RIP. So if you are going for the EIGRP, so there will be a different zone you can identify, different autonomous number. When I configure this, this protocol, I will show you how you will define the autonomous number. So whenever you are defining autonomous number for one region, so that will be when they are communicating on that regions, different regions. So if you use the same autonomous number, like it's just like an ID, okay? So you will be able to connect with a different network and you can communicate among themselves, okay? But if you use a different autonomous number, then again it will be not be going to connect with the different zones. So another on that case there will be another concept. So then we have to give that like how many zones that you wanted to configure with the same autonomous number, that you have to accordingly you have to configure, and then whatever autonomous number that you are assigning to as many different regions with the same number, so those all the areas they can communicate. Like for the India, suppose if I'll take an example of one autonomous number I have used for the Bhubaneswar, another is for the Hyderabad, another is for the Bangalore, right? In this zone, I wanted to have a communications, but I wanted to block Jammu and Kashmir, okay, from the network. So for that case, I will assign some other autonomous number, but Jammu and Kashmir people, they can communicate, but outsider will not communicate from to them, right? So that kind of a configuration also you can make it in this EIGRP. So just see what we will do. Like as usual, first we have to go for this basic configuration. Simple. There will be a router and the switches. Just connect it.
Sir, can't we just modify yesterday's packet file and do further
Yeah,
configuration?
yes. So that will be the faster one. But why I'm doing it from the start, because many students are regularly they are not coming to classes. Someday they're coming, someday not coming. So they will not understand anything. So that's why I generally prefer to store the basic.
So, sir, for this to, I mean, for us, we can
Yeah, you
do
can
it in the
direct. Yeah,
same file
yeah,
and
yeah. For you, you can do it in the same thing. You can just remove the previous one whenever you are, using any of the routing protocol and wanted to update with a new routing protocol. So you can just you have to type the command no. Suppose you have used RIP, so no RIP you have to write on the each and every router. So accordingly, it will be removed that particular protocol. Suppose you are using EIGRP. So you want to remove EIGRP, so you have to type the command like no EIGRP.
Sir, for static also no static.
Static, just check it. I think, we have not written anywhere static. We have used that, IP route. So what you can do in this case, no
no
route,
IP.
no IP. Just check it once. Just try it. If you have that packet tracer previous one, so just open it. Just type the command no IP route and that give that particular network details. Just is it taking it? Otherwise, you can write IP, no route. You can write IP if it is not taking. So you can try with the no route and that give the ID.
No,
It
sir,
will
it
work.
will take no IP route.
So if it is taking, then it's fine, because sometime what happen, like if you are using particular protocol and IP before IP you are writing, so what it will only remove that IP part. So if you write entire, along with the IP, if you write the route and network details, subnet mask, and which one you wanted to remove. If you write entire things, then automatically I think it will work. So just write no IP route, full command. Just write. I hope it will work. If you write only no IP, then only IP address what you have assigned, it will be removed. So just check it accordingly. Okay, so let's connect with the all the devices.
सर
Yeah.
सर दो एएसएन के बीच में कम्युनिकेशन जब करते हैं वो प्रोसेस को क्या हम पेयरिंग कहते हैं क्या?
कौन सा फिर से बोलो?
दो एएसएन के बीच में जब कम्युनिकेट करते हैं हम लोग वो प्रोसेस को हम लोग पेयरिंग कहते हैं क्या?
ASM?
नहीं पेयरिंग
No, peering, that is fine, but what you have asked before of that, I mean, there is another one term you have used, na? I didn't get you actually.
ASN, autonomous number.
Okay, autonomous number. Okay. So, say now, peering connections you are asking, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. This only, I mean, you have suppose autonomous number like 10 or 20, whatever, and you have used for the other router also the same autonomous number. So it's just kind of pairing you are creating with the different areas or different locations. But if you use different autonomous number and will try to ping, we will do the experiment. I will show you with the one number and I will give you some assignment with the another number. You have to test and you have to let me know in the next class. So as usual, just immediately all of you quickly connect all the devices and configure the IP.
Sir, can you tell that explain that EIGRP again, because I am not able to hear you.
Yeah, so just write it down. EIGRP. Today's experiment name is configure EIGRP in 3 different routers. In 3 different routers and ping the different host from the different routers.
Sir, could you please tell again?
Yeah, so the today's lab, the experiment name is configure EIGRP configure EIGRP in 3 different routers and ping or check the connectivity between different devices from the every router or from each router.
Hello, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, there are many switches, but why we are using only 295024?
No, any switch you can use. Today I'll change it. Just see. You can use any switch. Every
Okay,
switch
sir.
mostly having the 24 ports. Okay, I have already connected, but you do one thing. You connect some other switch. Just check it. It will work. The same thing you have to type in each and everywhere, and it will function. But only see what is the scenario. Like suppose I'll show you. Just see here. I'm using the switch like 2960 or 2960. Suppose. Just see here. And I will try to connect some devices.
So if we are using one switch is 2960, so all the 3 switches need to be 2960.
No. You can use anywhere, any switch.
Any random.
Yes. That's all up to you.
But you are saying something about that region MW. Sir, you are saying something about EIGRP setting that.
Autonomous number we are talking about. Yeah, that
Yes.
I have explained you ना. I think समझ आ गया तो या फिर से बताना पड़ेगा.
Yes, sir. थोड़ा बता दीजिए short में.
ठीक है, मैं जब
एक बार और
configure
explain कर.
या जब मैं कॉन्फ़िगर करूंगा, अभी थोड़ी देर रुक जाओ, तो उसी समय एक्सप्लेन करूंगा. अभी मैं जो भी बोलूंगा ना, तुम लोगों को लगेगा कि क्या बोल रहे हैं सर, पता नहीं चल रहा है. तो अभी जब राउटर को कॉन्फ़िगर करेंगे, जो नंबर दूंगा मैं दूसरे राउटर में भी दूंगा, तब मैं तुमको एक्सप्लेन. देखो ये इसमें क्या डिफरेंसेस आया. समवन हैज आस्क्ड दैट. जस्ट अ मिनट. जस्ट सी. सपोज I'm going to just connect this, on this PC of the fast Ethernet port and to this switch. Just look at there. What differences you are finding in the previous, switches? The fast Ethernet port, 24 ports will be there. In this switch also, all these 24 ports were available in this switch, right? And here, the differences is getting like gigabit Ethernet, 2 gigabit Ethernet, they're there. Maybe in this switch, maybe gigabit Ethernet will be there or maybe not there. That depends on, because we are not configuring gigabit Ethernet. So we can use some other switch, or we can use the same switch, but we will not connect gigabit Ethernet. That is also possible. So that is the differences you will find. Some switches having more number of ports. Generally, fast Ethernet ports are 24 only. That even you will someone will ask in the interview. So you can say like that, a switch is having how many ports? So you can say as a general Cisco switch, it contains fast Ethernet port 24. 44 number of fast Ethernet port it contains. But some switches, advanced switches, is having more number of ports, and that port is having higher speed. Like maybe gigabit Ethernet they are using it, 4 or 5 ports, or 10 extra ports they are using it. So it depends, right? But our aim is that whenever anybody is asking, you can say that Cisco switch is having 24 fast Ethernet port. That is your ideal answer. Okay. But are there any extra port they are adding? That depends upon the different versions of switches. Okay. So that's why they have defined other, they have defined different, kinds of switches. Just see here. These are the different kinds of switches. Okay. If you use that, L3, layer 3 switches. Okay. So their working is similar to the router. They also function like a router. They can connect in a different network also. So that type of switches nowadays also available in the market, right? These are the advanced switches. So that is your job. Like theory part, you are completing it in the all the modules. So just explore there. I think they have defined about the L3, L1, L2 switch, all different types of switches they have explained in the modules of your CCNA 1 and CCNA 2. Mostly in the CCNA 1 part it will be there. Okay, so you can refer to that. You can explore more and more about this. Practically I can show you, but theoretically also there will be like different versions and what are the port numbers that you can refer from the modules. Okay, so let's
So also we can connect to any fast Ethernet port, right? Out of the 24 ports which are available.
Yes.
It does not depend whether.
Yeah. You can connect any of the port. You can connect. That's all your choice.
Sir, you are sir. Till what module we are now? We are at now.
No, see what I told you from the beginning of the training. You people has to go through the module, and I will activate every 2 to 3 days. Later, I will activate one module exam because so many module exams are there, and we have to cover by last mid of June. So May only left. Okay, and in the June, so many things will be there, exams and all. So many courses you have to cover. CCNA itself is one of the vastest course, right? So 3 unit of the CCNA completing around it generally take 200 hours. But we will that's why I have given you some idea, like in the theory part, what you can do. You have to they have uploaded some videos, and they have designed all the images and everything in such a way that you can understand every concept. But still, if you are not understanding, every day we are there. We will be taking your classes. So you can come up and someday you can ask like, sir, this concept in the theory part, we have not understood. Just a minute, guys. Let me put it in the chat. Yeah, so that was I was explaining you कि तुम लोग को जो है you have to go through each and every modules. Probably today or tomorrow again I will open one more module exam, and there you have to give that, and accordingly you have to plan. I mean, otherwise what I will do, there is another way that will be helpful for you. I will activate the exam in a week. I'll tell you, like on the Sunday, every Sunday, what I will do, Saturday, Sunday, I'll activate 3 consecutive module exam. Okay, an entire week. That is, you have to decide when you are going to give, how you will be preparing, and how you are ready to give your exam. That is, you have to do 1 week of slot. I will give you in between 3 module test. I mean, you have to appear for that. Either you can give on the Saturday, Sunday, all 3, or you can divide like after 2 to 3 days, so you will complete 1 unit, and you will give that test. Then again 2 to 3 days you take. So that is, you have to plan accordingly. Okay, so I will between every Saturday, Sunday, what I will do, I'll activate 3 exams, because we have so many exams. If I will not do like that, so you will be in trouble at the end of that. Like so many exam will be coming in the same week. 1 week you have to give entire unit. So that is very difficult for you. So if you'll go in this way, so that at the end of the training you will also get the time to revise all those things. Because main aim is that what? To pass that Cisco exam. That is our main goal. And second goal is that if anybody is not passing, so their next goal will be to pass the CCNA exam. For that, again, I will help you. Okay. Because CCNA exam is equally valued to the. Some people, suppose before you, they have selected in the Cisco, and you have not selected. So afterwards, what you will do, you will go through the different way. Enter to the Cisco. There is another रास्ता एक है जो फिर से आपको सिस्को की तरफ आपको फिर से चांस दे सकता है. वो है आपका CCNA एग्जाम. अगर आप CCNA एग्जाम पास कर गए, फिर से आपको सिस्को अपॉर्चुनिटी ऑफ कैंपस में फिर से आपको दे देगा, और वो फिर से कॉलेज से ही आपको फिर से लिंक मिलेगा. मैं तुम लोगों ग्रुप में जो है ना वहीं पे रहोगे, और तुम्हारा फिर से जब अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगा तो उसमें तुम डालोगे, और उसमें वही ऑफ कैंपस में ज्यादा अगर बच्चे का सिलेक्शन होता है जो लोग अगर सीसीएन एग्जाम एक भी अगर यूनिट पास कर गए ना, उनका बहुत ज्यादा चांसेस हो जाता है। अगर कोई भी यूनिट नहीं पास किए हो फिर भी तुमको मिलता है चांस, लेकिन थोड़ा वहां पे कम ये रहता है, सिलेक्शन का चांसेस रहता है। लेकिन अगर सीसीएन ने पास करके फिर से दोबारा चांस मिला, तो वहां पे आपको एक राहत मिलेगा कि आप इंटरव्यू में बता सकते हो। अगर ऑनलाइन टेस्ट निकाल लिए तो इंटरव्यू का प्रोसेस जो है बहुत आसान हो जाएगा आपके लिए, क्योंकि वहां पे मैक्सिमम वही सीसीएनए से क्वेश्चन आता है। अगर डेवलपर आपने सेलेक्ट रखा है तो फिर आपको पाइथन वगैरह से क्वेश्चन वो लोग ज्यादा डाले। लेकिन अगर आप नॉर्मल अगर सीसीएनए के थ्रू जा रहे हो तो फिर मैक्सिमम क्वेश्चन सारे के सारे नेटवर्किंग से आपको पूछे जाएंगे इंटरव्यू में भी। और टेक्निकल जो राउंड जो होता है एक ऑनलाइन टेस्ट में, वो टेक्निकल राउंड में भी मोस्ट ऑफ द क्वेश्चन विल बी फ्रॉम सीसीएनए। और इसमें भी सिस्को का जो फर्स्ट राउंड होगा ना, वहां पे भी तुम लोग का सीसीएनए से 60% क्वेश्चन रहेगा। उसके अलावा 60 जो तुम्हारा जो क्वांट लॉजिकल रीजनिंग और जो तुम्हारा ये है इंग्लिश, इससे तो रहेंगे ही क्वेश्चंस, लेकिन टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन भी रहेगा वहां पे। टेक्निकल क्वेश्चन में देयर विल बी फ्रॉम द सिस्को नेटवर्किंग क्वेश्चंस, आई मीन लाइक यू आर गोइंग थ्रू दैट सीसीएनए कोर्सेस ना, so I mean all 3 units, like they will ask question from your modules, like how you are giving every time module exam na, so related similar to that question, it's not very difficult, it's maybe easier than that। तो अगर फुल ऑनेस्टी के साथ जो बच्चे दे रहे हो उनका अगर 60-70% उधर आ रहे हैं तो यहाँ पे आसान होगा। तो इसलिए चीटिंग मत करना, अपना गोल सेट कर लो, क्योंकि इस प्रोग्राम में आए हो तो पूरा मतलब पूरा 100% दो। एक बार अच्छा बढ़िया पैकेज लग जाएगा, बाद में उसको स्विच करोगे तो और उससे ज्यादा ही होगा, कम तो नहीं होने वाला है। इसलिए पूरा डेडिकेटेड होके इसमें तुम लोग अपना टाइम लगाओ और पूरा फोकस के साथ। ओके,
सर
दैट इज या
सर जो चेक पॉइंट एग्जाम हम एक्टिवेट करेंगे वो सीरियली एक्टिवेट होगा ना, मतलब जैसे पहला चेक पॉइंट एग्जाम पहले 2 यूनिट का था, फिर 3 यूनिट है मॉड्यूल में, उसके बाद एक चेक पॉइंट एग्जाम है, तो वैसे सीरियली एक्टिवेट होगा ना मतलब।
जल्दी ही होगा, वैसे ही होगा जैसे लास्ट टाइम किया था। वैसे ही मैं एक बार में क्या करूंगा, क्योंकि बहुत सारे एग्जाम रह रहे, तो ये वीक में मैं सोच रहा हूँ 2 चेक पॉइंट को एक्टिवेट कर दूंगा। अगले वीक में देखेंगे, अगर तुम लोग का अच्छा अगर इसमें स्कोर आया सबका, तो 3 का कोशिश में करूंगा, 3 चेक पॉइंट एक्टिवेट करने के लिए, कि हर 2-2 3 दिन पे तुमको मॉड्यूल एक 2-2 मॉड्यूल खत्म करो, 2-2 3-3 मॉड्यूल खत्म करो, 3 दिन पे एक एक एग्जाम दो। तो एटलीस्ट एक वीक में 2 यूनिट तो दे ही सकते हो, 3 तो थोड़ा ज्यादा ये हो सकता है, डिफिकल्ट हो सकता है। but I am sure that in every week at least you can give 2 checkpoint exams, so that I will activate accordingly. And later on we'll see if there will be any more number of exam will be left, then in the second CCNA unit we will go at with a 3 maybe, but I don't think it will be required.
सर आप जो ये लैब, हाँ सर, और सर आप जो ये लैब करवा रहे हैं वो पर मॉड्यूल में बस थ्योरी है, मतलब IPv6 पोर्शन में भी बस थ्योरी है, लैब का मतलब कुछ प्रैक्टिकल नहीं है उधर।
इसीलिए तो मैं करवा रहा हूँ ना वहां पे, इसीलिए ये पैकेट रेसर जितना एक्टिविटीज है वो मेरे पास है। इंस्ट्रक्टर को जो है सिस्को ने और नेटा का टीम ने भेजा है हम लोग को, इसीलिए मैं तुम लोग को उसी हिसाब से करवा रहा हूँ। ऐसा नहीं है कि मतलब जो मैं पढ़ा रहा हूँ वो तुम्हारे मॉड्यूल में नहीं है, वो मॉड्यूल में भी है। और प्रैक्टिकल एक्टिविटी क्या क्या स्टूडेंट को करना है वो सारे लिस्ट हमारे पास आ चुका है, अकॉर्डिंगली वी आर गोइंग थ्रू दैट।
सर
या
सर वन रिक्वेस्ट की, लाइक सर जो आपके पास लिस्ट है सर, शेयर कर सकते हैं कि लाइक क्या क्या टॉपिक्स हैं जो प्रैक्टिकली हमें करने हैं।
हाँ मैं दे दूंगा तुम लोग को सेंड कर।
यस सर।
स्टूडेंट, एक स्टूडेंट के लिए भी है, एक स्टूडेंट 2 आया है, एक ट्रेनर का लिए है, एक स्टूडेंट के लिए है। जो भी ट्रेनर इंस्ट्रक्टर लेड प्रोग्राम जो जो है, मतलब इंस्ट्रक्टर लेड प्रोग्राम मतलब CCNA 1 to 3 का है। और उधर एक पाइथन है और जो साइबर सिक्योरिटी है वो सेल्फ पेस्ट है तुम्हारा। फिर भी मैम तुम लोग को क्लासेस बीच बीच में लेके थोड़ा थोड़ा तुम लोग को अच्छे से उसको एक्सप्लेन कर दे रही हैं। लेकिन मोस्टली जो CCNA है वो इंस्ट्रक्टर लेड है। तो मैं तुम लोग को इंस्ट्रक्टर लेड का जो जो हमारे पास जो इंफॉर्मेशन आए हैं स्टूडेंट को जो देने के लिए, और टीचर के पास जो जो गाइड करेंगे, वो वाला स्टूडेंट वाला लिस्ट में चेक कर ले रहा हूँ। वो भेजे नहीं, आई थिंक हर साल तो भेजते हैं, इस बार भी मैं देख लेता हूँ वो लिस्ट में है क्या तुम्हारा। तो मैं तुम लोग का जो है वो गूगल क्लासरूम में डाल दूंगा, ठीक है।
यस सर, थैंक यू सर।
या
थैंक यू।
okay, so let's start guys, otherwise we cannot complete today.
Sir, I have one question. Why are we using copper wire, not first wire? Hello.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, why are we using copper wire for connection? Why can't we use first wire?
First wire, which wire? First wire
Sir,
means what?
automatically choose connection type. The first wire which shows in the connection.
Or this
Yes,
one?
sir. This one. Yes, sir. This one.
Okay. So see, if I'll connect, just look at here. Let me connect one device. See, what is the issue is coming? The cable cannot be connected to the port. But the thing is that, see, every, the connections, I mean, all the wires that we are using, any wire, if you are using it, so they have their specific use cases. Like console is having their own cases. This is for the automatically chosen connection type. I mean, this is not, see, it's a symbol. Just look at here, connection symbol. So after this, you have to choose all this. Are you getting it? This is just
Okay, sir.
after the connection logo. Connection logo is
Yes,
there.
sir.
This one you cannot choose. There's no use of this. After that, either console you can choose, or straight through, or fiber optics, whatever. I mean, that is all up to like what happened in the industries. Like if you are connecting the cable, like if you have a devices and switch and router. So what they have in a packet tracer was what they have specified. Like you have to go ahead with the different devices, connect that fast Ethernet cable. Okay, and that, like, as you know, there's copper straight through cable. So they have specified that. So that's why we are going ahead. But it doesn't mean that like you cannot connect other cable. They have in a packet tracer. They have designed in such a way that like you cannot connect other cable. But some cable has a specific rule only. That cable you cannot connect. जैसे हमारे पास कंसोल केबल है. अब कंसोल केबल को मैं ये डिवाइस से सपोज मैं एक काम करता हूं. मेरे पास है दो डिवाइसेस. देखो ये है ये. What I'll do, I am trying to just see connect this console cable RS232 and in this side RS232. ठीक है, ये दोनों कनेक्ट हो गए. अब इनका कनेक्ट करने का मीनिंग क्या हुआ? अब सोचो, क्या इसको कनेक्ट करने से कोई फायदा होगा? हमारे को तो जो कॉन्फ़िगरेशन करना है मैं इस पीसी से कर सकता हूं और इस पीसी से भी कर सकता हूं. तो मैं पीसी को कंसोल से कनेक्ट करके पीसी को पीसी से कोई मीनिंग ही नहीं बनता है. तो इसीलिए ये केबल का कोई जरूरत नहीं है हमारे को. अच्छा, मेरे को अगर कनेक्ट करना है, दूसरा एक और है, जैसे मुझे अगर कनेक्ट करना है ये स्विच को, जैसे ये स्विच को मेरे को देना है एक्सेस पीसी के थ्रू, तब वहां पे फिर मैं इस पीसी को मैं कंसोल कनेक्ट कर दूंगा. जैसे ये स्विच को गया, कंसोल केबल कनेक्ट किया, इस पीसी को मैंने RS232 से कनेक्ट कर दिया. इसका मीनिंग अब तुमको समझ आ रहा होगा कि जो चीज मैं यहाँ पे आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू इन द प्रीवियस क्लासेस, whatever configuration you wanted to make in the switch directly through the CLI, so that control you will get in the PC, and everything whatever you are trying to do in the switch, that you can configure through this particular devices, which device you connected through the console port, right? That is the concept. So if I'll connect the console cable this side, so logically that what the concept says, that I don't have to make configuration and I'll be going to the CLI and writing the command. I will not, in the real environment, I don't need to do it through directly to the switch. I have to connect the console port to any of the devices or any external devices, and then accordingly I can make the changes. So that the use of console port now you can understand. So similarly, again, serial crossover cable is there. So see, if I'll be connecting multiple switches, this switch to this switch, just look at here. Suppose I have used fast Ethernet and then crossover cable I have connected to this switch, right? So for this case, I have to use similar type of devices like router to router. Suppose you are connecting, so you have to use either DC, serial DC cable or DTA cable you can connect. Or if you are connecting multiple switches, okay, like switch 1, 2, 3 and so on, right? So in this case, what you can do, you can connect through the crossover cable. Because sometime, in your online exam, they can ask the question like, so we have multiple switches, okay, and we want to connect that multiple switches. So what are the cable you have to use? So there will be option. What option will be? Console, straight through, crossover, serial DC DT cable. This type of question you will get in your maybe in a module exam or maybe in your any kind of networking exams, right? Which type of cable you have to? So for that case, you have to theoretically, I think it's already been given in the module. If you go through the each and every unit of the module, you will understand like what is the use of all that. But practically, I can show you like if you have a different switches, so we have to prefer crossover cable, right? So this is the crossover cable. It establishes the connection between the multiple switches. Similarly, if you are connecting the different router, so you cannot use crossover cable here. This router and this router, you should not use crossover cable, because you'll use the crossover cable and the connection will not be established. So for that, you have to go ahead with this like serial DC DT cable, and that port is already not been there. So definitely you have to enable that port. You have to go to the modules, like you all know that how to proceed the next thing. So simple wide interface card you have to connect in each and every slot of this the module of the switch, and then just make it power on. Similarly, you have to do it for this router, and accordingly you can proceed. First, you have to make it power off and just make it on. And now if you'll connect, just see, suppose I'm connecting serial DC cable. So I have to go to serial interface. Now see here, the serial interface started showing. So just simply I will connect it here. And this side, this serial interface 0/1. Then it will be established like that.
Sir, one more question.
Yeah.
Sir, why are we going through WIC 2T, not 1T?
1T just check it ना, 1T पे क्या हो रहा है तुम्हारा, 1T में कितना इंटरफेस दे रहा है. 1T में हमारा जो सीरियल इंटरफेस 4 इंटरफेस यहाँ पे शो कर रहा है, ठीक है. अगर मैं कनेक्ट कर रहा हूँ, सपोज देखो यहाँ पे मैं मॉड्यूल ऐड कर देता हूँ, एक मैं दूसरा राउटर को पकड़ता हूँ, जस्ट हियर. Suppose I am adding WIC 1T. So just see the specification of WIC 1T. देखो पढ़ो इसको. The WIC 1T provide a single port serial connections. So only one port it will be provided to remote site. Understood?
Okay, sir.
If I go for
Yes, sir.
WIC 2T, तो देखो dual serial port मिलेगा मेरे को, इसलिए मैं WIC 2T में कर रहा हूँ. वैसे ही जितने यहाँ पे मॉड्यूल्स है ना, ये सब पे क्लिक कर करके यहाँ पे सारे स्पेसिफिकेशन दिया हुआ है, ये सब तुम लोग पढ़ सकते हो.
Yes,
That's
sir.
why I don't remember the things, because when I start doing the practical, I used to go through the concept like directly where I have to check and where I have to show the things to students. So that's why I don't remember anything. But you have to remember because you have to give the exam. I don't have to give the exam. When I have given, I have passed my CCN all the three exams, and now I don't have to again. I have to fucked up the things and remember everything. That your job is to do that. Okay. तो ये चीज तुम्हारा काम है, तुम लोग का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, उसको आप लोग को करना है. चलो नेक्स्ट इज दैट. आज तो अब मुझे नहीं लगता कंप्लीट हो पाएगा, तो मैं एक काम करता हूँ, आज मैं एटलीस्ट बेसिक कॉन्फ़िगरेशन कंप्लीट करके रख दूंगा. नेक्स्ट क्लास में मैं फिर से स्टार्टिंग से नहीं बताऊंगा तुम लोग को. डायरेक्ट EIGRP कल के क्लास में हम लोग कॉन्फ़िगर कर देंगे. तो आज ओनली व्हाट डू या टेल मी.
सर एक ही बस क्वेश्चन पूछना था. CCNA का जो थ्योरी पार्ट है मॉड्यूल से पढ़ना इज एनफ ना, क्योंकि उसके बाहर तो
मॉड्यूल से पढ़ो. प्रैक्टिकल तो कर रहे हैं हम लोग, और मैं
हाँ
एक्टिविटी
सर
वाला
प्रैक्टिकल नहीं, मैं थ्योरी का ही पूछ रही हूँ.
थ्योरी का तो वही वो उतना सफिशिएंट है. वो जो 3 यूनिट है ना
हाँ
तुम्हारा
ठीक है.
CCNA 1 2 3, अगर वो पूरा अगर अच्छे से तुम समझ गए ना, तो तुम CCNA एग्जाम, सिस्को एग्जाम, सारे एग्जाम तुम पास कर सकते हो. कोई भी नेटवर्किंग बेस्ड एग्जाम बचेगा नहीं जो तुम लोग नहीं पास कर सकते, अगर वो सारे यूनिट अगर अच्छे से आप कर लिए. बाहर से कुछ पढ़ने की जरूरत ही नहीं है. एवरीथिंग इज गिवन. or all are the updated one, because last year Cisco has with the NetAcad they have updated entire modules, materials, and the activities, everything they have updated last year only. So the previous one, your previous batch, like for your senior, when we were teaching them at that time, we are using last 5 years, old modules we were teaching. But in the last year, they have modified everything, and they have updated with the new their portal as well, like the skilling portal, like learning portal. You have na LMS. So the LMS is totally updated. The new LMS they have came up with the last year at the month of, I think, the November or December only. They have come up with a totally new legacy one, and two parties there, na legacy, and another is your old one. So like suppose you have to open when you will go to packet tracer, let me show you, because two things is there that I think you should know that. Just see. Let's look at here. Yeah, can you see? This is the NetAcad. Just look at it. Previously, there was a, if I'll click here, NetAcad, just look at it. This is the new one, which you guys are using, I think. Right? These are the courses are coming like that, na? Right? You guys are using this one. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And if you'll go legacy one showing in your site, legacy NetAcad in your portal, just check it.
शो करता है बट उसमें कुछ कोर्सेज नहीं आते।
हाँ, तो पहले जो तुम्हारे जो सीनियर बैच हुआ करते थे उन लोगों का ऐसे था, हमारा जो टीचिंग वगैरह का जो भी मॉड्यूल हम ऐड करते थे, so it looks like this and all the activities part, packet tracer resources, and the modules and everything, that was a bit different. I mean, mostly the things will be not be changed because it's a like राउटर एंड स्विच का अब डेफिनेशन थोड़ी चेंज हो जाएगा, अब इसके प्रॉपर्टी तो वही रहेंगे, बस हाँ न्यू चीजें इसमें क्या हो सकता है, जैसे आप कोई नया स्विच को आपने अपडेट किया है, राउटर को अपडेट किया, अभी एआई आया, उसके बाद से वो लोग एआई बेस्ड राउटर अभी लॉन्च किया है सिस्को ने, उसके बाद जो है वैन कनेक्शंस में भी मॉडिफाई हुआ है, अभी एसडी वैन ऐड हुआ, तो बहुत सारे चीजें ऐसा था कि जो है वो मॉडिफाई हुआ सिस्को के डिवाइसेस में, तो वो चीज पुराना वाला जो डिवाइस था उसमें नहीं ये एक्सप्लेन किया गया था हर मॉड्यूल में। इसमें जाओगे तो जो भी मॉडल्स थे वो पुराने वाले जो उनका डिवाइस यूज हो रहा था उसके बेसिस से उन लोगों ने एक्सप्लेनेशन किया हुआ था हर मतलब टॉपिक का। लेकिन जब ये जो आया NetAcad, लेगेसी को छोड़ो, that is your NetAcad, fresh NetAcad. So on there last year they have updated with each and every concept, and that whenever they will conduct exam, so all these things, if you go for the CCNA, suppose I am in the enterprise network, so whatever modules you are completing it related to that, see OSPF, networking security, ACL concept, ACL also will do the practical guys, ACL practical हम लोग करना है, OSPF का करना है, ये सब अभी बाकी है हमारा, फिर NAT का करना है, WAN VPN कनेक्शंस, ये सारे पे प्रैक्टिकल है तुम लोग का, और थ्योरी तो कर रहे हो, यहाँ से पढ़ना है तुम्हें, ये तो लास्ट वाला यूनिट हो गया, CCNA 3 हो गया हमारा, जो CCNA 1 जो है, जस्ट वेट, इंट्रोडक्शन टू नेटवर्क, दिस वन, दिस इज योर CCNA 1। तो तुम लोग का जो मैंने एग्जाम कहाँ तक कंडक्ट कर लिया, चेक पॉइंट, विच चेक पॉइंट यू हैव डन टिल दिस, you have done
The first one.
first checkpoint. So what I'll do in the next coming days, I'll enable your next checkpoint, this one, this is the based on module 4 to 7, okay, and after that there will be Okay, IP addressing exam is also there. I have also taught this already. Okay, I'll enable 2 checkpoints. So one is for that is for your एक मिनट ये तो हो गया था हाँ that is for Ethernet concept. That is your second checkpoint, and then I will update, and also I'll update it I'll open it the previous exam as well, because some student has missed that. So those who have missed, or those who want to give one more time, okay, one attempt they have scored the maybe 70, 80 or 90%, but they want to revise the things. So for you people, I mean, I will again unlock this exam, the first checkpoint as well as second checkpoint and third checkpoint. So by Sunday, you all have to complete all 3 checkpoints, so that in the next exam, IP addressing and all, then we have 17 module we have exam. I mean, we can complete by mid of May. CCNA 1 will be completed. All exams and everything will be completed. Then we will start with the CCNA 2. And CCNA 2, it will be ended by end of May, probably. Let's see. So if you'll go ahead with a 3 at least 3 checkpoints in a week, then we can complete it by mid of June. Otherwise, again, it will go, I mean, by end of June. And end of June, I don't want to extend, because probably this year they will take your online test by June. So accordingly, we will plan. I will 2 unit, I will checkpoint, I will open it. So just you prepare it accordingly.
Sir, we can't see the results of checkpoint exam, so
You can't see the result? Okay.
No, sir.
Okay, I think I have not enabled or what. I will check it. I'll check it. Last time, people learner. Okay, just
It is locked anyways. When we gave the exam, a percentage was showing. After
Okay.
that, it was locked.
Okay, while giving the exam, percentage was showing ना? हाँ तो वही उतना ही
Yes,
दिखाएगा. और क्या देखना चाहते हो? हर बार लॉक हो जाएगा तो फिर नहीं शो करेंगे ना. जब आप रिजल्ट एग्जाम दिए हो, उसके बाद रिजल्ट दिखाया ना. यस और नो?
यस सर.
हाँ तो वही चाहिए. और क्या? मुझे लगा कि तुम लोग का रिजल्ट दिखाया ही नहीं था. वो वही सही
सर, मतलब दूसरा अटेम्प्ट अगर देना हो तो पता रहे कि पहले में कितना आया, तो सर दूसरा फिर.
हाँ तुम देख लेना वहां पे शो कर रहा है नहीं. पहले वाला तुम लिख के रखो. वो बार बार मैं ये नहीं करूंगा, क्योंकि तुम लोग जो है जब भी एग्जाम देते हो, जो भी चेक पॉइंट दे रहे हो, एक नोट बनाओ, डायरी में लिख के रखो कि हमारा ये चेक पॉइंट था. ये चेक पॉइंट का नाम लिखो. कि यहाँ पे चेक पॉइंट का नंबर कुछ लिखा नहीं है, डायरेक्टली वो टॉपिक बेस्ड वो चेक पॉइंट किया गया है. तो आप उसको नाम लिख के रखो कि इस चेक पॉइंट में इतना स्कोर आया है. अगर दोबारा आप देखे थोड़ा रिवाइज करना चाहते हो उसको बिना चीटिंग किए, उसका जो हाईएस्ट जो स्कोर है वही कंसीडर होता है. इसलिए कोई चिंता करने की बात नहीं है. एक बार दे दिए तो फिर दोबारा हमारा कम हो जाएगा स्कोर, इसलिए नहीं दे रहे, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. आप दोबारा देके अपने आप को टेस्ट कर सकते हो कि कितना मैंने लर्न किया है ना. दैट आल्सो यू कैन.
सर ग्रेड बुक में दिखा रहा है कि कितना परसेंट और कितना अटेम्प्ट्स दिए हैं.
अच्छा, हाँ तो ठीक है, फिर ग्रेड बुक में देख लो, कोई दिक्कत नहीं.
सर एक और रिक्वेस्ट था कि like some important informations, like you are telling like we will be having the 3 checkpoint examination by like end of this week. So like this type of information can you share in the classroom, because in group when you share it's like mashed up over there, so the important message goes up every time.
Yeah, sure. I will share in the classroom itself, and whenever
Okay.
I'll be activating that, and the next day I'll announce in the class like these are the modules exam has been activated. Accordingly, you have to prepare by this week. So 3 checkpoint if I'll be activating, accordingly you have to also prepare, and any day you can give your exam. That is all your choice. 1 week of slot I will open it. एक वीक में आप दे दोगे, फिर नेक्स्ट वीक में फिर ऐसे होगा. वो बेस्ट रहेगा, क्योंकि आप जब भी फ्री रहते हो, कुछ बच्चे इंटर्नशिप भी कर रहे हैं और भी चीजों में तुम लोग बिजी हो गए, तो जब टाइम मिलेगा उसके हिसाब से पढ़ते चलो. ये नहीं कि एग्जाम जबरदस्ती देना है, आप पढ़ के दो. प्रिपेयर करके दो। इसमें बहुत बेसिक चीजें हैं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है कि आपको कुछ समझ नहीं आएगा, ये बहुत फंडामेंटल है। और सारे बच्चे ने मैक्सिमम कंप्यूटर नेटवर्क पढ़ रखा है सेमेस्टर, तो मैक्सिमम थिंग्स आर सिमिलर टू दैट ओनली few of the things which are the depth thing। अच्छा, एक चीज और मेरे को बताना था तुम लोग को, कि जब पढ़ते हो ना, तो वहां पे whenever you are going through the topic, which topic you are good already, you have gone through in the semester classes, and you have understood those concepts, so you can skip it, that's not a problem. But the things which you have not aware earlier, you have not done anything in the semester classes, so those things whenever you are finding it, just make a notes and go in depth, because that is the things that is very important for you to learn and understand. And if you're not understanding, you can ask me in the class, I'll explain you. You can just share your screen and tell me that this is the module part and these are the things that we have not understood, sir, or I have not understood. I will discuss with that. Okay guys, so today I'm just closing the session. We will see tomorrow, and tomorrow probably we will complete the EIGRP. And I will probably I will also request ma'am, because I was taking more hours because of the long configurations. So I will ask the ma'am to take the classes from either tomorrow or day after tomorrow. Tomorrow at least we will complete EIGRP, because still we have not been started, and that was it will be, maybe it will be taking around 1.5 hours to complete that entire configuration if I'll be starting from the scratch. But if it will go after basic configuration, then it will take half an hour to finish it, half an hour or hardly 1 hour. So till now we have not been completed. So just we will start tomorrow. Basic configuration also not done, so we will start from the scratch, and then once we'll complete, then next class onwards I will ask ma'am to take your session.
So
Okay.
sir, when will you open the tests?
Test will be open by, I'll see either today or by tomorrow I'll open it, every test.
And
All
also
three- all
the
three
first
tests.
one, right?
Yeah, first one, second one, and third one. For this week, 2 checkpoint will be open, and the first one for your
Okay.
revision. And next week I'll make it 3 checkpoint. Okay.
Thank you,
Sir,
sir.
deadline is till Sunday night, right?
Sorry, yeah, till Sunday night, late night you can give. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.